First Comes the Waiting by Erica Hewitt. A small evergreen tree next to a bowl holding 4 purple candles and small gold star. This is the season of endings and beginnings. When the small signs of dawn pierce through the night and something new is born. But first comes the waiting. First come the lessons of endings and beginnings. The presence of life, the sheltering spirit of love, grieves with those sweeping up the debris of loss. Waits with those who restlessly reach out for change. Grants us courage in the night to guard each other's dreams for this holy, wondrous universe. Grant us, O universe, unfolding in mystery, a sense of your timing. May we loosen our grip on that which doesn't serve us, leaving behind that which we have outworn and outgrown. Teach us the lessons of beginnings. Remind us that such waitings and endings may be a starting place, a planting of seeds which bring to birth that what is already to be born, something right and just and different, a new song, a deeper relationship, a fuller love in the fullness of time.
Before I begin, I want to share greetings and love from Reverend Kelly. I spoke with her last week and she just wanted me to say hello. She's settling into Iowa and just closed on their home. So yeah, she's doing well. So greetings from Kelly. So today is the second Sunday of the Christian season of Advent. I don't know if you picked up on that theme through the singing and the readings. This is a time of preparation and anticipation, and each week of Advent focuses generally on a different theme: hope, peace, joy, and love. And waiting is this season's central practice. I didn't realize until reflecting on today's message that how I came to join my family is itself an Advent story. And perhaps that's universally true for those of you who are parents or have raised children. Let me know what you think afterwards. But for now, I want to just share what I think is my Advent story. My parents met while they were both serving in the United States Air Force. They got married, and my dad was stationed all over the world. Sometimes they lived together and sometimes apart. Eventually, they tried to have a baby. After some time passed, it became clear that they needed a different plan to grow their family, and so they chose adoption. It was 1970. My dad was stationed in Duluth, Minnesota, up at the tip of Lake Superior. This was back when there was an air base there. They were settled in my mom's home state of Minnesota, and my dad was only a few years from retiring. My parents thought a baby's arrival would be far off. They were told, "You'll need to wait. Have hope, it'll come, but it's gonna take some time." However, more quickly than they expected, they were shown 4 Polaroid photographs, which I still have, and I love them so much. They were shown 4 Polaroid photographs of a 10-month-old girl available for adoption. I had a bald head dominated by these humongous blue eyes. They were asked if they would like to meet me, and my parents said yes, oh yes. And as the story goes, as I've been told, our first visit together was at the county's office. The next day, I was brought out to their house, And by the third day, I came home for good. 1, 2, 3, bam, we were family. It all happened really, really fast. Suddenly, my parents were caring for a toddler, and they were not at all prepared. But my arrival was welcomed, it was celebrated, and it was supported by kind neighbors and members of the small Lutheran church that my parents belonged to just down the road in Midway Township, outside the tiny town of Proctor, where I went to high school, which is outside the slightly bigger city of Duluth, just down the hill. That was where I grew up. My parents received diapers, clothes, a crib, toys, all the trappings of necessities that new parents need. And the very next Sunday, I was anointed by baptism and joy into a community. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. Do you know that song? We'll have to learn it sometime. As the lines go in that song, I was my mother's prayers, my father's dreamings. The breath of additional ancestors filled me. This song is by Dr. Asai Barnwell, and it's in our hymnal, by the way. It's in our the soft side of the teal hymnal. And this song defines the uniqueness of each one of us and how we all came from and share every experience that humankind has. The hope, the joy, the peace, and the love that we each carry are interconnected with those of all others. In our reading earlier this morning, we heard how this is a season of endings and beginnings, but first comes the waiting. And so I wonder, can we meet these moments of waiting with courage? Can we loosen our grip and invite in imagination and possibility? Can we welcome what may be emerging? Can we dare to hope? Can we face what's before us, the rawness, the realness, the reality of what's before us, and truly know that we are never alone to face what is to come? We have all been anointed into community in relationship with each other, in relationship with humankind, in relationship with the earth. We have been anointed. And can we, with quivering anticipation, understand Dr. Barnwell's assertion around hope? That every one of us stands atop a lineage that has parents and teachers and dreamers and shamans and healers and builders and warriors and thinkers and. This lineage so deep that in spite of our individual uniqueness, we are one as humankind. Or to put it another way, this queer version from the Instagram handle named The Advent Journey, where they say, hope is not the opposite of uncertainty. Hope is a new way of being in the dark, of seeing possibility in the peril. Clumsy, stubborn people reaching for one another when all else seems lost. This has always been exactly where hope begins. You and we are in good company. These holy moments are known by the birth of a child. They are known when we love change into being. And so I call out, oh come, oh come. Whatever is out there, whatever is in here, oh come and meet our hopes, oh come and sense our peace, oh come and feel our joy, oh come and know the full embrace and depth of our love. O come ye, O come we. O come each changing moment. Let us be ready for that change to come. Let us remain awake, for this is the advent of a revolution. the advent of a revolution. That is something to anticipate, something to prepare for, something to know is possible beyond all belief. It is the active hope this season that makes room for, as Rebecca Ann Parker writes at the end of her winter blessing, rest in the rhythm of the turning year, trace the bending arc, rounding the curve toward justice, and avow now to do no harm. The winter trees stand watch, haloed in the last gleams of the slanting sun. Glory sings here. Heaven echoes the call, repeat the sounding joy, make your life an answer. Bow, praise, rise. And let the people say, Amen. Before we extinguish our chalice and close our time together, I want to actually have us light a few more flames. We're going to do it right here. These are not Advent candles. They represent the universalist belief that hope and salvation are for all souls. Through the darkness and light of this season, let us recognize the convictions and dwell within and which move beyond us all. Let me say that again. Through the darkness and light of this season, let us recognize the convictions that dwell within us and which move through and beyond us all. I want to give special thanks to Reverend Elizabeth Stevens and Brene Brown for their words that I adapted to share in this very brief candle lighting ritual. Lisa, you're going to help me out, yeah? All right. I'm going to switch. Can you hear me now? Yes, excellent. All right. We light this first candle for joy, for laughter and friendship, beauty and creativity, for bright starry nights and hot chocolate by the fire, for dance parties and cuddling up with a good book, for all the things that fill us with freedom and abandon, and for the deep connection we feel with others or with God, with nature or the universe. We light this first candle for joy. We light this second candle for hope, for strength and flexibility, dreams and persistence, for caterpillars and seeds, for new days and new learnings, for scrappiness and plan Bs and Cs and Ds, for all the things that help us choose to keep going, help us believe in ourselves and each other, help us imagine a way out of no ways. We light this second candle for hope. We light this third candle for faith, for the choice to gather in community, and the stories that tell us who we are and who we might be, for the wisdom we receive and for the insight that breaks its way in, for all the places of mystery where we find the courage to believe that we are connected to one another, and where we can let go of our fear of uncertainty. We light this candle for faith. We light this fourth candle for love, for the people we love and for the people who love us, for the way love holds us just as we are with trust, respect, and kindness, for how love calls us forward into new ways of being, for real love, gritty love, dangerous love, wild-eyed, justice-seeking love, for all the things that honor the spiritual connections that grow from our vulnerable and our powerful selves. We light this candle for love. And finally, we light this last candle for peace. By living lives filled with joy, hope, faith, and love, we can realize a world with peace through the collective liberation of all. Imagine peace in our hearts, peace in our homes, peace in our communities, peace in our world, all built on collective liberation, equity, and justice. We light this last candle for peace. Let us go forth today with gratitude for all that is illuminated in the lightness and in the dark. Their gifts are a blessing. May this practice of waiting, this season of preparation, help and inspire us to bring more hope, more peace, more joy, more faith, more love into the world and into our lives. May we remain awake, for this is the advent of a revolution. Yeah. May it be so, and amen.